In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a upper control arm on your Dodge Durango. This is going to be located behind the front wheel. Let's get started. Using a 22mm socket, remove all 5 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to remove our upper ball joint nut. Remove the nut. Looking down into the engine bay, right in front of our strut tower, we're going to have an 18mm nut. We're going to use a wrench and we're going to loosen this nut. Loosen and remove the nut. Remove the engine cover, pull straight up and remove it. Reach in down behind the back of the strut tower. We have another 18mm nut. I'm going to be using a ratchet and a socket. We're going to loosen and remove this rear nut. Loosen and remove the nut. We're going to remove our bolts out of our control arm. Remove the control arm. Install the new control arm. And we're going to get our bolts started. Install the nuts onto the control arm bolts. Do the same thing on the rear. Get the rear nut installed. Remove the nut from the upper control arm. Be sure that this spacer is sitting nice and square. Push it all the way up, just like that. Get the upper ball joint installed into the knuckle and get the nut started. I'm going to put a 21mm wrench around my nut. I'm going to use a 6mm Allen. We're going to snug this nut down while we hold the stud still. Go until it's nice and snug. Torque the ball joint nut to 122 foot-pounds. When you do this, be sure that your stud doesn't spin. I have a jack under my lower control arm, right under the ball joint, and we're going to go down with our vehicle. If you're using a jack, you can go under the lower control arm and jack up. But what we're going to do is we're going to get the vehicle at ride height. So we're going to drop it down until it's sitting like it would on the ground. And now we're able to tighten our upper ball joint bolts. We're going to snug down our front nut first, And then we'll move to the rear. Torque this nut to 70 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Snug down the rear nut. Torque the rear nut to 70 foot-pounds. If you can't get a torque wrench on it, do the best you can. Install the engine cover. We're going to remove the jack out from under the vehicle. Install the wheel. Get the lug nut started. Snug the lug nuts down. Using a 21mm socket, we're going to torque the lug nuts to 130 foot-pounds in a star pattern. And you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.